The Royal BC Museum is celebrating 130 years of preserving BC's history. But have you ever wondered what the first object, document, or specimen in the collection was? V. Cooper went looking for answers.
Just imagine every single object, specimen, document, photograph, film, or audio file that is collected or donated to the Royal BC Museum and Archives must be catalogued.
We have 12 disciplines in the archives that we track objects as well as specimens and documents for.
So what was the first object in the collection?
It depends on how you ask the question. Is it the oldest that was collected? Is it the first that was documented in the registers? Is it the oldest piece, because fossils win? From the herpetology collection, we have number 1, which was a newt, and the newt was collected in Parksville. The curator also sent the first fish, which is a skate, which was collected in Victoria. That one was 1887.
This barnacle was collected in 1849 off Gooch Island near Sydney Spit.
We also have a very early bird, and that one is from 1889, also collected in Victoria.
And the first journals in the BC Archives, which grew out of the Legislative Library, founded in 1893.
The first librarian for the legislature, his name is R.E. Goswell, and he basically went around the legislature and found piles of documents. It's actually the minutes of the Council of Vancouver Island, so it was even prior to when Vancouver Island joined the mainland as the colony. So inside here, it's very fragile, the minutes of the meetings.
From 1851 to 61, and here's an early museum register.
And it documents number 1 in the ethnology collection, which is a totem pole.
From Haida Gwaii in 1892.
And you can see that one in our gallery.
John Fannin was the museum's first curator and became museum director when it was housed within the BC legislature.
He was an avid naturalist, and he was also great at taxonomy.
And he had a vision, which has grown into a remarkable collection 130 years on.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, celebrating 130 years.